guys, today I'm going to be making for you all a Pelau recipe, and this one is going to be for all of my lamb lovers out there. This one is for lamb pilau. So if you guys love lamb, this is going to be a recipe for you. So we're going to start off by seasoning the lamb and stewing it. Now lamb can be very tough, so what I will do is I'm going to stew the lamb, allow it to tenderize a little before we add the rice and everything else so that it can finish cook and turn into this beautiful delicious pilau. So let's get started on seasoning the lamb. So to the lamb, I'm going to go in with salt to taste. I'm going to go in with some Goya adobo all-purpose seasoning, some complete seasoning, and I'm using Badia. Whatever complete or all-purpose seasoning you can find, that's the one you can use. I'm going in with some Bertie's Pimento.pepper sauce, or you could use fresh pimento peppers. I'm going to go in with some black pepper, some green seasoning. This is the most important seasoning in our Trini and Caribbean cooking. The recipe for this can be found down in the description box. I have the link for it. I'm going to go in with some chopped scallions and celery, some minced garlic, and chopped onions. Here I have one Maggi chicken tomato cube. I'm going to go in with this. In goes some ketchup. And I like adding ketchup when I stew. Sometimes even when I curry I put it. And all you have to do now is mix to combine. So guys, you can use any type of protein you want to make pilau. If you're using seafood, it's going to take a shorter period of time because seafood tends to get rubbery when cooked too long. So once you've mixed in the seasonings, this smells so delicious. Once you've mixed in the seasonings, you're going to cover this and allow it to marinate for minimum 1 hour. Overnight is best. So I'm going to allow mine to marinate and then we'll come back and continue making our pilau. So to a pot on medium heat, you don't want the heat to be too high. We're going to caramelize some brown sugar, and if you don't have brown sugar, you can use white sugar for this. So I don't add any oil to the pot. I stew without oil. So you're going to add that brown sugar to the pot. We're going to allow the sugar to caramelize and get frothy before we add the lamb in the sugar. As the sugar starts to melt, you want to move it around to make sure that all of the sugar melts evenly. Okay, so you see how it's getting frothy. Now, you don't want to leave this alone because it can burn pretty quickly, so keep your eye on it. Allow it to start to bubble a little. You want this to caramelize, and this is what's going to give your pilau a really nice golden color. See how it's bubbling away? And it's getting frothy. That's what you want. Now I'm going to go in with the lamb. Now when you put that lamb in there, allow the sugar to caramelize on the lamb, on the pieces of lamb. It's going to get really, really delicious. Okay, now I'm going to go in and turn the pieces of lamb so that sugar, that caramelized sugar, coats those other pieces. So now I'm going to allow this to cook, and the liquid that is in the pot, it's going to dry up or bunge down. After that happens, we'll add some additional liquid and allow the lamb to cook until it's halfway done. Then we'll add all of the other ingredients to finish the pilau. So guys, you see that nice beautiful caramelized color that the meat has? That's what you want. Now I'm going to go in with some water, and I'm using the same bowl that I had the meat marinating in. So guys, here I have some dried pigeon peas. Usually you'd soak these overnight to use them, but I'm going to be using them dry like this because the lamb is going to take some time to cook, and it's gonna give the pigeon peas enough time to cook. So it's gonna plump up while it's in there cooking together with that lamb. Now you cannot put dry pigeon peas if you were making chicken or pork, because those 10 types of meat tend to cook faster and it will not have enough time to cook. So make sure you only use it if you're going to do a meat that's really tough like lamb or beef, and make sure you soak it the night before. So I'm going to cover this and allow it to take its time and cook. So guys, the meat is almost there, and watch how the peas have plumped up, and it's going to continue cooking. So to this, now I'm going to go in with some washed parboiled rice. I'm going to go in with some fresh bodi and some frozen vegetables like peas, carrots, corn. You can use fresh vegetables if you like. You just want to mix that in. The frozen vegetables, there's also string beans in there, which is very similar to bodi. So now I'm going to go in with some coconut milk. Give this a mix, and now we have to cover this and allow this to finish cook. The rice needs to get tender. The liquid is going to dry up, and this is going to become a really beautiful rice dish. So I'm going to cover this and allow it to do its thing, and we'll come back ever so often and check on it. Okay, so let me check on the pilau. Oh, it's coming along really nicely. You see how the water and the liquid in there is drying up? Now if you prefer a wet pilau, you can leave more liquid in there, but if you prefer a dry pilau, you can allow it to cook down some more. So I'm going to allow this to cook down some more, because the rice seems like it still needs a lot more cooking. So the pilau is finished. You want to taste and adjust your salt accordingly. Make sure that the meat is tender and your vegetables are cooked. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's recipe. If you did, please let me know down below if you like it. If you make it, please let me know if you like it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Enjoy!